Greetings, members, one and all of this Salivation Nation. Investing in gold from the ground up. Let's explore. And exploring is exactly what the foundation of this video is about, because there's so much more to gold these days than ever before. Now, it's quite obvious, and as you can tell by this title, it's about investing. But the physical metal itself is not a metal that you really want to invest in unless it's a collector coin, for example, that you can flip, or you can speculate in that area. But the metal itself serves as a hedge against economic instability, as you've heard me talk about ad nauseum. The metal is not something that is going to pay dividends in and of itself, but it has a proven track record over thousands of years of providing a store of value, and that is something that will not change. And it is that foundation from which all the other aspects and ways to be able to invest money into the metal, into the companies that produce it, come. And that is where Aris Gold Corporation comes into play in this sponsored video. They are one of the fastest growth stories on the planet, whether related to gold mining or not. Their leadership team at Aris is creating their next globally relevant gold producer with an outstanding starting asset in Colombia. And this is a new area that they're getting ready to really put a lot of resources in. They have a strong financial position and unique access to capital to fund its growth. And they've got management that have successfully created Endeavor Mining, Leagold Mining, and members of the board successfully created Wheaton River Minerals and others. And we'll look at those here more closely in a moment. Their all-star leadership team has decades of combined experience in the mining sector. There's hundreds of publicly traded gold companies, and it's nearly guaranteed you won't find the caliber of people involved here in any of the other companies that you find on the market. They have quite a track record with their past endeavors and their strategies. And we're going to take a look at it here. We're looking at their website at the moment, but they have a presentation that talks a little bit about this, and they have 3 different areas that make them a very fast-growing gold producer here. They've got this team, a strategy, and these assets that make them globally relevant and makes them quite unique here. They're successful company builders with unique access to capital, and they have a strategy that has been proven time and time again to deliver growth through acquisitions and project development. And they've got this project in Colombia that we talked about that is funded and permitted. Among these other things, it is quite a story that they have here, and a firm foundation. And what does gold provide us but a foundation for stable money? And when you have a company like this that is endeavoring to develop and explore and to produce, well, though there is some risk involved, it provides a good foundation. But again, it does involve some research and further inquiry on your part before such an endeavor. But I think there's a lot here that is very impressive in my view. Led by Neil Woodyer, who is the CEO, and a board of directors that includes industry veterans such as Ian Telfer, David Garofalo, and Peter Marone, among others, the Aris Gold team has done it before and will do it again. And here we can see the list of the names that are founded by the management and the board, which includes Wheaton Precious Metals, Grand Columbia Gold, Leagold Mining, Endeavor Mining, and Gold Corp, names that we recognize. So they have a long history of building of companies. They've created some of the world's largest diversified mining organizations, numerous mines operated and projects built around the world. It all started from the single asset. So they have this strategy here with these other mining companies, and you can kind of see what they have done and the success that they've already accumulated, and they're ready to start this again with Aris Gold. This is their first asset. It's Colombia's next major gold mine, and it's an ideal time for them to take over the historic Marmato upper mine and deliver the lower mine project. It's the first 30 years we've seen that it has consistently operated as a single non-mechanized cut and fill stoping operation since the Zona Baja mining contract was awarded to Mineros Nacionales in October of 1991. So there's a transformation of a historic mine in Colombia, discovered a large porphyry mineralized zone at depths below the historic Marmato upper mine, and you can see the other bullet points here, where they're going to go with this, and they have secured a 30-year mining title extension. So they've got the permits, and they've got the funding behind this. It's a good opportunity for sure. And you can see here some of the numbers of the major gold mine in Colombia that show its production and how they're able to take these things and to develop them. A lot of statistics, and I'll post a link to their website, which will have this presentation so that you can look over it more closely. But I want to get down here to some of the other information that's tied to this, that they are a value opportunity and has the potential at Aris Gold delivers on its growth strategy given their past experience. And so you see the exploration and development phase and the production phase here, and how this is going to play out through these developers, small cap producers, intermediate producers, and senior producers, and where the trend is here and how they are going to grow. They do have a very strong financial position and management investment in their company. As you can see here, it's quite impressive. Unrestricted cash balance as of the end of last year was $32 million. So you can see that with all the numbers added up here, their current cash and funding that's available for growth is $284 million. So it provides an investment opportunity for those that are interested here, and especially considering the names that are behind this, it is quite impressive indeed. We'll go back here and take a look at these names. When we take a look at about the company, about their management and board of directors, we can see that Neil Woodyer was a founder and CEO of both Legal Mining and Endeavor Mining. He has an extensive history in the mining sector, creating growth strategies, implementing financial plans, leading management teams, and creating shareholder value. Really, in a sense, being the captain of the team, he's kind of like the Michael Jordan of, with his history behind with the other companies and endeavors that he's been engaged with here. So we can see some of these other names. We'll look at the board of directors now and take a look at Ian Telfer, who is the former chairman of Gold Corp and former chairman of the World Gold Council. Another rock star. Maybe think of him as a Scott E. Pippen of the organization here. He is a co-founder, director, and a major shareholder of Renaissance Oil Corporation. As one of the most influential businessmen in the Canadian financial community, Mr. Telfer has been recognized with special achievement awards by various organizations, such as Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada, Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year, and BNC Yukon Chamber of Mines. So he's got quite an impressive resume for sure as we take a look at these other names. And you can look, every single person here provides an extreme amount of value to the organization, including Serafino Iacono, who's got 30 years of experience in capital markets and public companies. And then you've got Peter Marone, who is the executive chairman of Yamaha Gold Mining Incorporated. So just a number of names and experience that you can peruse on their website to get a better idea of some of the big names behind this that can help give you an idea, maybe a sense of confidence if it's an organization that you would like to invest in. So these heavy hitters, they've got this experience and it provides great value. They've got these two assets in prime locations for mining-friendly jurisdictions. Aris Gold is modernizing and expanding the historic Marmoto mine in Colombia with exploration upside in Canada's Abitibi Greenstone Belt. And so I think this provides this growth, and it's a responsible way in their guiding principles, which includes health and safety first, prioritization of environmental stewardship, and active community engagement and support, and ongoing transparency and social accountability. And it is something that certainly stands to reason because they are certainly available to answer any questions that you have. And so that leaves us to some of the main reason to recap here on why it may be a good idea to invest in Aris Gold. They are a personally invested team of successful company builders. They've got this proven strategy that they're going to be repeating for the Colombia project. And they got about $284 million of cash with unique access to capital to fund their growth. And they have this focus on governance, responsible mining, and sustainability. But as is always the case, there is some risk involved, as there is with any company. But this one provides quite a unique opportunity, and they certainly have a track record of success from which to build. So I'm going to put a link here to their website, and you can go to their contact page and reach out to them for any other further questions you have. But I would encourage you to do your own due diligence. The people that are involved in this organization, they have skin in the game. They have put their own money into their company, to Aris Gold as well. But for those who want to invest in gold from the ground up, this may be an opportunity here with Aris Gold. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.